Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video, I am going to be reading chapter 2 of A Summer to Die. Well, let's get into it. So, good things are happening here. That surprises me a little. When we came, I thought it would be a place where I would just have it stick it out. When we came, I thought it would be a place where I would just have to stick it out, where I would be waiting for a year, where nothing would ever happen at all. Never good things are happening to all of us. Well, it's hard to tell my mother. She's the kind of person who always enjoys everything anyway. Molly and Mom are a lot alike. They get so enthusiastic and excited that you think something wonderful has happened. Then when you stop to think about it, nothing has really happened at all. Every morning, for example, Mom puts fresh bird seed in the bird feeder outside the kitchen window. 2 minutes later, the first bird stops by for breakfast and Mom jumps up, says shh, and goes to look. And you forget that 400 birds were there the day before, or a plant in the kitchen gets a new leaf and she almost sends our bird announcements. So it always seems as if good things are happening to Mom. Dad is more like me. He waits for the truly good things, as if getting excited about the little ones might keep the big ones from coming. I got it. Okay, I don't know where I left off. An or a plant in the kitchen that gets a new loaf, and she almost sends out bird announcements. It always seems as if good things are happening to Mom. Dad is more like me. He waits for the truly good things. But the book is going well for Dad, and he says it was coming here. Did I? He goes into the little room each morning, closes the door, and sets a brick against it so that I won't fall open while he's working. He's still there when Molly and I get home from school at 4. And Mom says he doesn't come out all day except every now and then when he appears in the kitchen and pours himself a cup of coffee without saying a word and goes back upstairs. Like a sleepwalker, Mom says. We can hear the typewriter going full speed. Every now and then we can hear him rip up or crumple a piece of paper and then roll a fresh one to the typewriter and start clattering away again. He talks to himself too. We can hear him muttering behind the door. But talking to himself is a good sign. When he's silent, it means things aren't going well. But he's been talking to himself behind the door to the little room ever since we came here. Last night he came to dinner looking very preoccupied, but smiled to himself now and then. Molly and I were talking about school, and Mom was telling us how she decided to make a patchwork quilt while we're living in the country, using scraps of material from all the clothes Molly and I wore when we were little. We started remembering our old dresses. We don't even wear dresses anymore. I don't think I've worn anything but jeans for 2 years, Molly said. Remember that yucky dress I used to have that had butterflies in it, the one I wore at my 6th birthday party? I don't remember it, but Mom did. She laughed and said, Molly, that was a beautiful dress. Those butterflies were hand embroidered. It's going into a special place on the quilt. Dad hadn't heard a word, but he'd been sitting there with a half smile on his face. All of a sudden, he said, Lydia, I really have a grip on Coleridge. He jumped up from his chair, leaving half a piece of pie, and went back to the study, taking the stairs 2 at a time. Guys, I'm sorry I won't do so soon. I'll play more. I'm going to do more later. Bye.